class 5. Let's start our social study class. Chapter number 5, fundamental rights and duties. It is the part from the civics. Okay. So in this lesson, we learn about the part of Indian Constitution, ideals of democracy, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, and directive principle. Okay. So let's know about the birth of Indian Constitution. So when India achieved independence in 1947, it became very important for the people of our country to get right direction for progress. Okay, every country has the constitution, right? So after independence, there was a need for rules and regulation. Okay, so the Constitution of India is the longest written constitution in the world. Okay, the Constitution Assembly passed the Constitution on 26 January, November 1949. The Indian Constitution has 395 articles and 12 schedules. So, finally, when the Constitution was finally adopted on 26 January 1950 under the chairmanship of Dr. Rajendra Prasad, since then this day is celebrated as Republic Day. Okay, so we know when we celebrated Republic Day on 26 January, right? So the three national goals laid down in the Constitution are democracy, socialism, and secularism. So what is democracy? Democracy means government for the people, of the people, and by the people. Again I repeat, democracy means for the people, of the people, and by the people. So what is socialism? Socialism means all citizens are equal in the eyes of the law. Secularism states that all religions that exist in India should be treated equally. Okay, so we have learned about the birth of constitution, democracy, and socialism and secularism. So let's know about the fundamental rights, duties, and directive principle. So what is fundamental rights? Our constitution gives us certain rights. These rights are called fundamental rights. Okay, every citizen of our country has these rights. So there are 6 fundamental rights. Number 1, right to equality, right to freedom. Right to freedom means here freedom of speech and expression. Okay, freedom to practice any profession and freedom to make unions or association, freedom to assemble peacefully, freedom to travel and settle anywhere in the country. Okay. Number 3, right to freedom of religion. Number 4, right against exploitation. Number 5, culture and educational rights. Okay. Number 6, right to constitution remedies. Right to constitution remedies means this right allows Indian citizens to stand for their rights. Okay. Now what is fundamental duties? If the citizens have been given the fundamental rights, they are also expected to perform duties towards their country. Okay, citizens have certain fundamental duties towards the country, society, and other individuals. So this is what about the fundamental duties. So what is directive principle? For the welfare of the people, our constitution provides certain guidelines or principles for the government to follow. They help the government to function better. Okay, so this is directive principle. So student, in page number 36 and page number 37, you are given some rules and regulation of the fundamental duties, directive principle, and about also the fundamental rights. Okay, so student, this is what about this chapter about the fundamental rights and duties. So please go through the video explanation and try to read this lesson. Okay, thank you.